It's LeAnn Riley of the Proven Profit Formula Coaching Program. And I'm here to talk about what's stopping you from passive income from real estate investing. That's the number one reason that a lot of people tell me. It's fear. And what are you afraid of? Well, the thing is, this is money, and it's big money. And this is probably, most likely, the largest investment you're ever going to make. It's in a home. It's the biggest thing. It's bigger than a car, travel, whatever, buying a house. It's the largest investment. And we're all afraid about, we got to do it right. We don't want to buy the wrong thing. We don't want to pay too much for the mortgage. There's so many things to be careful of. What happens is people are stuck. And when you're stuck, guess what happens? You stop. It's just like a stop sign. And a lot of times I run into so many people, they call me or they find me online, and I ask them, what's your biggest struggle? And they say, I'm afraid. I don't know where to start. So that's what's stopping most people. And if that's you, we're going to talk about that a little here. So one of the biggest fears, obviously, is around money. So it's around, do I have enough? Am I enough? But it's, do I have enough money? And you know what? Depending on who you are, where you're at, how's your credit, what's your debt ratio, and about 10 other things, there's different strategies for everybody. And that's where people get stuck. They don't know which strategy fits their personal situation. That could be you. That's easy for me. I know all the strategies, and I've been helping people buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. I built a $14 million portfolio. I know how to be creative with the deals, and I know where to go to get the money depending on what situation you're in. And here's a great story. You know, my son, he's 24 years old now, and he was living in my basement. He has I have a grandbaby, 5 years old, and he has her part-time, so he had trouble finding roommates, because who wants a roommate that has a baby sometimes? So anyway, he's in my basement, but I got to figure out how to get him out of there for my own sanity. And also, it's time for him to buy a house. But at 24, you think, I can't do that. And you know what? I was able to work him through the steps. It's the same way I work my students through the steps. And we were able to get him a house with a grant. It only cost him $1,000 to get in. And we were able to do a $25,000 remodel with money from the city on another grant. Like, that's all possible. But you don't know how to do that. And that's why you need to get a mentor or a coach who can help you through the steps. And that's what I do with the Proven Profit Formula. Now, do you have enough money? That's step one of the formula. It's about leverage. And you need to know it's not about having a whole bunch of money in the bank. There's about 10 things you need to know about leverage that you can put in a certain order. And that's how I can tell which direction are we going to go. It's a little bit like Monopoly. You all get given the same amount of money at the beginning of the game. And it's the decisions on the way that really make a difference in how it turns out. Do you get boardwalk or don't you? Life is like that. And buying real estate really is related to that. So you need to figure out what's going to work for you given your credit and all the rest of it. So study that more than how to invest first. Get that figured out. I think I did that in another video. The first thing you need to know is what's your leverage position? And that's step one of the proven profit formula. So the next thing that people tell me is the big holdback is this one. It's knowledge. Here's the problem. You go on the internet and you get confused because there's so much information, and you watch this Facebook video and that one, or YouTube, or all the different places you can find out about real estate investing, and then you're confused because you don't know which strategy is the right one. And even if I have lots of people, they invested in a program and they really tried to do it, but it really wasn't a good match, like wholesaling, for example. They thought it was the route to passive income, but after they got the program and started studying it, this is what I say, my opinion, wholesaling, it can work great for some people, but it's really a marketing business more than it is, you're not buying and owning real estate, you're brokering it, in a way. So you need to be good at marketing and cold calling and all those other things. That isn't why the people went there. They went there to get started as a real estate investor. There's other ways, and you've got to figure out which strategy is for you. And that too much knowledge confuses us all. I mean, I do it. I go on Facebook or whatever on media, and you can just go down a rabbit hole, learning, and then you're stuck. So I meet a lot of stuck people that can't sort out the knowledge. And that's something I've been very careful about. I don't give you too much information. I give you the right information in the right order that you need it to actually be a successful investor. And I have students who started with me and now own 50 units. Like, imagine 50 units, that's a lot of money coming in. And that is a retirement income. That's living off the passive income, and they're still working, one of them. So they're setting themselves up for a successful retirement where the tenants are, they live off the passive income. That's where almost everybody wants to go. And you know why? The passive income is what you can travel with, help your family, live wherever you want, do whatever you want. That's where everybody wants to go. It's all about real freedom. Yeah, we all want some of that. So knowledge, you have to have the right knowledge in the right timing. It's really a timing and knowledge thing. Let's see, there's one more thing that people say to me. And that is, I don't have enough time. When are we going to work on this? It seems like a whole lot of work. And you know what? It can be. Going down the rabbit hole and studying and not being focused, that takes a ton of time, way more time than you think. And it does feel like a lot of work. Being focused and knowing I need to take care of this piece of the formula right now. So like I start with leverage. I need to take care of leverage and figure that out. Once I have that done, then you get to move on to step two. For me, in the proven profit formula, step two is actually about a wealthy mindset. Because you know what? To be a successful investor, you need to take care of your mindset. And I have some strategies, especially your mindset around, are you enough? Do you have enough money? You've got to handle your mindset around fear. Yeah, we're all scared, but I stopped getting scared when I figured out all the numbers and I know it's solid. That's when the fear goes away. But if I don't have a formula or I'm not sure, that fear kind of stays with me. And then the knowledge, as long as I have goals and exact things I need to do to get to where I'm going, then I'm great. It's when I don't have my steps ironed out that it can take too much time. And it seems like so much work. A lot of people give up. And I don't want you to give up. You can do this. My 24-year-old son can do this. He now has a roommate. He gets to live in his house, remodeled, 2 bathrooms and a kitchen, which he did a lot of the work. And he lives rent-free because that roommate pays his mortgage payment. It works. And then time. You know, we all are, what do I want to say? And then there's time. Everybody is conscious of their time. We want time with our family. We want to leave a legacy for them. We want to take care of our children. And time is important. And we want to do what we love. And you know what? Real estate investing is access to that. So get over the fear. And if you want to know how to find good deals so you don't make a bad mistake, look at the proven profit formula and know that I'm here as your coach to help you through it. Click here and set up that strategy session so you can be part of the program.